What was really clear for all of us that this was not just another master plan. This is something that had to actually happen. The community engagement process and stakeholder process was honest, transparent, frank. The whole design we did together. The granting principles were also developed as part of that process. They're almost like a set of promises, and everyone had inputted into them. And therefore, it was really important that a series of interconnected strategies were developed. For us, it was really about reframing granting not as on the edges of the city, but at the heart of the region, and to see it as a new coastal quarter. And at the heart of that was this new flood resilient coastal park. And another key aspect of the design was to set any new development back from the water's edge. So that would allow views and access to the waterfront for everybody. A mixed-use high street developed on existing Harbour Road, which would link existing buildings with new builds and commercial uses, up to 3,000 new homes and new transport links in and around Granton, but also back to the city centre and to Leith and Cramond. There was fears around really high dominant buildings blocking views, so it was really about taking a different approach to that, retaining key heritage features. For example, there's this incredible gasometer that stands in splendid isolation at the moment, the former station building, which is an incredible building, and really rooting key civic uses in and around those important sites. It's very much part of identity and belonging.
The site has a rich and varied history. Formerly, it's the location of a historic locomotive yard, the historic St. Margaret's Well, and there's remnants of industrial archaeology on the site. And obviously, as a site, it's been long associated with sport. The key design decision was to use the heritage of the site and active travel ideas as a vehicle for placemaking. So the master plan aims to make the site more connected, increasing permeability through the site and connecting to local communities and green spaces. There's a low-car development with restricted parking and a focus on pedestrian priority. And this really gave us the opportunity to sort of make more of the space around the buildings and to focus on routes and landscaping and public realm. The first project is Clockmill Road, where we reinstated a historic route through the development, designed to give pedestrians and cyclists priority over vehicles. The second major project is Turntable Park, on the location of this historic turntable. And the intention is that the landscaping will reference both the sporting history of the site, whilst making the turntable a focal point. The third key area is Restalrig Rain Gardens. This is a tiered, ramped piece of landscaping. The fourth project is Well Place, denoting the original location of St. Margaret's Well. And finally, Lock End Links, improving cycle and pedestrian links to Lock End Park. We also took reference from housing developments in the area, drawing inspiration from the Abbey Hill colonies for the lower level family houses, and more tenemental block forms to the adjacent streets, Wishaw Terrace, Marionville Avenue, and so on. The design of each home will accommodate space for individual and internal cycle storage as well.